In the outer courtyard, there is a sign that lists the times of Quaker meeting. At the bottom, it reads, "All are welcome." It is a simple set of words, but so perfectly defines what is unique about Friends Seminary. Here, every student is welcomed, in fact, encouraged to fully invest themselves in our community, to have their voice heard, and to make a difference. At Friends, teachers impact the upper school both inside and out of the classroom. Jennifer Melorano, a math teacher I had sophomore year, changed my path at Friends by teaching me about both trigonometry and track. It was in her algebra class that I started to view myself as a math kid, and her hands-on activities helped me see math in a new light. Little did she know that this would eventually lead to Sue Beiersdorf telling me to curb my enthusiasm in calculus class this year. Beyond math, she also welcomed me into the Friends track community. While I am by no means sporty or fast, I met some of my closest friends through winter track. Even the teachers who you have never had can shape your experience. One example of this is Maria Fahey, an English teacher whose class I was never in, but she nevertheless managed to shape my education. From discussing novels with peers in her class to the plethora of Shakespeare study guides emblazoned with by Maria Franz Fahey, her expertise has heavily influenced the English education I have received at Friends. In addition to teachers, fellow students have more than shown the ways in which they shape our school. From lunch discussions on issues of learning disabilities and the Israel-Palestine conflict to AIDS walks, a sense of activism is alive and well at Friends and driven by the students. Taking the reins of Empty Bowls, a charity to fight hunger, it has been amazing to see how the support of this community has brought it from a small group of students in the shop to a charity that raised enough to create nearly 30,000 meals in cooperation with the Share Our Strength Fund. Students are also welcome to join new communities and explore different passions. A fellow senior who most people pinned as a sports guy decided on auditioning for the fall play, ended up getting a lead role and rocking it. Other students are content quietly making a difference, whether that's being an every season athlete or putting in countless hours towards the yearbook behind the scenes. Everyone's commitment to their cause motivates all of us to be our best, and I think it's clear from how much this class has done that we feed off one another's energy. While students have come and leave the school, there is one thing that sits at the core of the Friends experience: meeting for worship. These meetings, whether aimed at discussing social issues or simply recounting what happened on that morning's subway ride, embody our commitment to making a space where everyone's voice can be heard. Any individual is able to share a message with the whole upper school just by standing up and speaking. What's more is that these messages really do impact our community, as students talk about what is said and converse with peers long after the meeting has finished. A particularly memorable meeting for worship that showed me the power one person can have on a community is one we had this year commemorating the passing of Larry Wilson, the middle school recess supervisor, and so much more. As I embarked on the college process, Larry would ask me what I wanted to do after I graduated, to which I would give my best guess and ask him what he wanted to be when he was my age. He always responded, a teacher, and then said that at Friends he had finally reached his dream and was one. This could not have been more true. While recess was not a class in my schedule, Larry was one of the most valuable teachers I ever had. He taught me the important lesson of shutting one's mouth, which I am still learning, and was able to lift everyone's days with his jovial personality. If I was to choose one person who truly demonstrated an individual's power to shape a community, it would be Larry. So, as we move through high school and question the relevance of integrals and incas to our daily lives, I believe it is critical to never stop feeling welcome to join a community and leave your mark. Because Friends Seminary has welcomed us as scholars, leaders, activists, artists, and athletes, we are now empowered to go off and bring about the world that ought to be. I would like to thank the Friends administration, all of the teachers, the parents, my classmates, and Larry for welcoming all of us into a community and teaching us that we can leave our mark. With that, congratulations to the class of 2016 as we go on to new horizons.